Welcome back. You're still with us on NNT News Talk, and our guest today is from USCRI. She is the Thailand Goodwill Ambassador for Refugees, Kun Ann Chattanit Musikchai Mahakun. Now, Kun Ann, we talked about refugees being stuck in camps for years and years, and their life there is sometimes really sad. A lot of people are being abused, mistreated, or being beaten to death. Now, can you tell us a bit, why refugees today, majority of today's refugees, are stuck in limbo for that long?
Right. As I mentioned, the amount of refugees in the Thai-Myanmar border is accounted for almost 140,000 people. And actually, along these years, from the year 1 to year 25 or 30 that have been stuck there, I'm sure that a lot of them were trying to file a relocation. That means that you have to have a third country available for them to move.
Right.
In other words, we have a term called the asylum seekers. So people who seek asylum, it could be refugees who want to leave the host country to the third country, or it could be someone who no longer want to live in their own country. So they file application form to seek asylum in a third country or in a second country.
Seems to be an easy process. You don't want to stay in your home. You file an application,
right,
and do you get whatever you want easily?
Right. But then again, it's the problem of national security. Like for us ourselves, Thailand, true, we're a developing country, but we have about 60 something million people, depending on who counts, right? Which agency counting. But anyway, we still have to take into account of our own national security, that if we actually embrace foreigners too much, what do Thai people say?
Right.
So it's more like you have to take care of your own people first, and then you take care of the people who need help. So wherever they go, they have to file application, especially the countries that are very developed and very ready, like the UK and the United States. So those guys are always accepting refugees, and they have very good I would say rehabilitation program for refugees, but they have to go through council committee to make sure that the application forms that these people file for them are valid enough, and it's worth it for them to bring them in and welcome them as the permanent immigrants. Whether or not these people would pose any threat to the U.S. citizens or not. So, I mean, they have to go through a lot of steps.
I see. So once you deal with the refugees here in Thailand, does it mean that they will be relocated to the United States only?
No, they can go